Greetings from LA, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And today, if you don't mind, I would very much like to continue on with our journeys, our discussions, our discoveries, and our explorations with respect to the recent releases made by the Criterion Collection during this year of 2023. And I'd like, in fact, to begin the conversation today with respect to a collector's set, a multi-disc set. What I have is a multi-disc Blu-ray set, 4 discs in total, and it is given collectively spine number 1197. It is this set, which is Jackie Chan, Emergence of a Superstar. And we have 4 discs which encompass or which have 6 feature films plus a number of supplements. And those films, as they're known in English, are Half a Loaf of Kung Fu, Spiritual Kung Fu, The Fearless Hyena, Fearless Hyena 2, The Young Master, and My Lucky Stars. So this is purporting to be charting a course or a trajectory through this particular period of Jackie Chan's filmography and career, starting in the late 70s. Jackie Chan's filmography and career is vast. It is a fascinating career of one of the premier film legends of the modern era, and for excellent reason. And I think a lot of those reasons are on display with a sense of full force and confidence in these films that we see. The subtitle of the set is Emergence of a Superstar. So I think that suggests very much so the notion that these are maybe the early films, the early stepping stones of Jackie Chan's, again, very vast filmography and career. And this set isn't purporting to be a gathering of the entire filmography of Jackie Chan. It is not purporting to be a gathering of the entire filmography of, say, his early period during the 1970s into the 1980s. And in fact, it could be said that a number of famous films in the Jackie Chan filmography during this period aren't included in this set. However, there are a number of famous films, other famous films, that are included in this set, and a number of really outstanding sequences, very famous sequences, iconic sequences in the Jackie Chan filmography and also in the context of Hong Kong cinema during this period, this really productive age, and the traits and strengths that are on display with each of these films in their own ways, I think, serve a really interesting testament to the longevity of Jackie Chan, the career of Jackie Chan, the beginnings of his career in terms of his worldwide stardom, which we see, as I say, in very vivid detail and examples in these films that we have encompassed in this set, Jackie Chan, Emergence of a Superstar. So this, I think, gives a really wonderful, full-bodied and a great introduction, a great gateway into the world of Jackie Chan for people who, for example, are not yet introduced to the world of Jackie Chan. I think for people who are new to his films, this is a great place to start. As I say, it doesn't necessarily include all of the Jackie Chan famous films, but it does. But what it does include are very famous themselves. So it's not an all-encompassing, comprehensive Jackie Chan set, but these are, I think, very interesting and famous examples of what it was that made Jackie Chan so memorable and so wonderful, even again during these early stages of his career. This set also doesn't purport, I think, to be including every single aspect of these films' releases. In other words, it's not a collection or gathering of all, say, the supplements that have been included in past non-Criterion physical media releases of these films. So in many ways, I think there are ways in which this set might be maybe an alternative, but maybe there might be other more reasonable alternatives for those who are, say, Jackie Chan film enthusiasts. For those of you who have a number of his films already on wonderful physical media releases prior to Criterion's Jackie Chan Emergence of a Superstar set, this set may or may not necessarily be for you. You may already be satisfied with your other releases from other labels, like say 88 Films or something, for example. But so if you're in that situation, that's not a problem, my dear friends. But again, for those who are, say, new to the world of Jackie Chan, or maybe are fans of Jackie Chan's films, but maybe haven't yet gotten around to getting physical media copies of, say, the films that are happen to be included in the set, or for whatever reason that attracts you to considering this set, I think this is a wonderful opportunity to consider this Blu-ray set from Criterion. And for me personally, it's just another great opportunity to be able to revisit these films. They are in their own way very, I think, exciting, eclectic. There's this mix of physical comedy, the performances in terms of picking opera, and the background of Jackie Chan and his art as a physical performer that has a lot to do with dance and training and gymnastics and martial arts, of course, and also having to do with telling the story. And oftentimes, or many of the times, that story could be focused in on the beginnings or the traits of genre cinema or wuxia cinema, and the blending of that type of cinema entertainment and the martial arts dynamic, which is very much a part of Jackie Chan's cinema aesthetic, even during these quote unquote early films of his career. There could also be said to be some interesting ways in which Jackie Chan's say on-screen persona, as it's now world renowned, might be said to be having certain quote unquote humble beginnings in a number of these films. There are ways in which, say, the Jackie Chan persona is shown, but also there are ways in which maybe other aspects of the films are shown as well. So it's interesting to maybe consider how these films figure into the growth and evolution and the growth and evolution of the Jackie Chan on-screen persona and Jackie Chan aesthetic. And while some of these films might not necessarily be said to be full-blown examples of what is known now as the iconic Jackie Chan aesthetic, these are still undoubtedly works that involve Jackie Chan and his on-screen presence and persona in stories that have, I think, healthy doses of comedy and action, and sometimes also involving a sense of a street brawl raw intensity to the martial arts action, as well as integrating this type of acrobatic dynamism that also has wonderful displays of physical comedy, which I think, and wonderful examples of physical prowess on display every single time, and also interesting cues and aspects of style and lenses and framing and the story structure and ways in which genre cinema is represented and also subverted, the ways in which the Jackie Chan persona is given prominence in certain arenas, in particular where, for example, Jackie Chan is not just handling, say, the martial arts and choreography, but also he is directing, which we see some examples of here, which we'll talk about in this set, and the like. And so this is, I think, overall a great introduction into the early period of Jackie Chan's career as a prominent figure in Hong Kong cinema, and also his relationship with various figures and studios and aspects of production, in particular Golden Harvest, in particular Lo Wei, Lo Wai. These aspects are also covered to a certain degree when one is considering the supplements or some of the commentary tracks that are included. So that is the gist of what it is I hope to be able to discuss in certain degrees in the context of the films going forward in separate videos. So if you're interested, my dear friends, won't you join me? Won't you join us in a video discussion series talking about the films in this set, Jackie Chan, Emergence of a Superstar? And so therefore, the next film discussion will be a video on Half a Loaf of Kung Fu. So my dear friends, if you're interested, Please, I look forward to seeing you at the next video. But until then, my dear, dear friends, please continue to be happy and healthy and well. And please keep on watching a lot of great, great, great movies, including the works of Jackie Chan, including the works found in the Criterion collection and beyond. So until the next video, my dear, dear friends, stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.